Well, I think our feeling was at half time that we just had to create pressure. You know, that our whole game plan coming here was to create pressure. You know, that's kind of what Premiership rugby's about, and it's probably what we haven't been doing that well. We've probably been overplaying, leaving too many opportunities to the opposition to put us under pressure. So we want to play pressure rugby, and that's exactly what we didn't do for half the game. You know, we gave up soft penalties, put Sale under no pressure at all, let them play, and when you let Sale play, they're probably as dangerous as anybody in the Premiership. You know, their offloading game is very good. They've got some power runners out there in midfield and off the back row. And the game was close to getting right away from us. Credit to the guys during that period that they got the try back, which kind of stemmed the flow for a little bit. But really, we were close to cracking there. And all it was about half time was just trying to do the things that we would re-establish pressure. We didn't talk about chasing the game. We just talked about, you know, starting to take some points when they're on offer. Massive challenge to our backer forwards because they were being bested out there, which, you know, in my opinion, wasn't good enough. So we laid on a big challenge to those boys, and to be fair, after the half time they cranked it up a little bit and forced some good pressure at scrum time, carried a lot better, got on the move a lot better, a lot more accurately, and we managed to turn one penalty into a second penalty, into a second period of pressure. We exited well, you know, and the fundamentals of the game just went a lot better for us, and that's what we had to do. We just had to re-establish those things and play some pressure rugby.
Steve Diamond was saying, Rob, there was a lot more desire from the Exeter players second half.
I think, well, what can you say? You know, I thought Sale were fantastic in that first half. They flew out the blocks, they come at us, and then I said to the guys at half time, you know, it's no good, you know, worrying about you know, thinking to bounce the ball or whatever's going against you and whatever was happening, because pretty much everything that could go against us did in that first half. But they earned that with energy. They earned that with energy and endeavour, and they deserved everything they got as far as I was concerned. And that's what I said to the guys at half time. I said, you will get something out of this game. You'll get a bounce the ball. You'll get a decision if you play with that kind of commitment and energy. And I think we did. And I think ultimately, probably the try at the end was the reward, was the one thing that really dropped our way. I think the other things we grafted for and created the pressure. And amazing, you know, pressure built up over over 40 minutes, because the game was pretty much played in Sale half for 30 of the 40 minutes probably. Eventually told, and it told with a bad pass at the end that we capitalised on.
I mean, you look at sort of the character that you showed second half. That was sort of behind the success of last season. When you... Well,
I said to the guys at half time, sorry, at the end of the game, you know, if you round it up, that's probably our best Premiership performance. You know, to come from nearly 20 points down against a team who were in full flow really, and then to control the game as well as we did. And it wasn't like we went out after half time and scored a try after 10 seconds, you know, a lucky try, and it just turned the tide. We had to graft for it. We had to knock some. I think we missed our first penalty opportunity after half time to start pegging them back. You know, Nacho came on, he missed that shot, and it could have got away from us, but it didn't. Nothing really rattled us, and we just got at them and we just slowly pegged them back. I think, you know, making good decisions to kick penalties instead of like trying to hunt tries early on was very important for us, and I hope we've learnt those lessons. You know, we've learnt some good lessons today, and probably for the first time this season we've learnt some tough lessons, but we've come away with the points as well. And there's been a few times this season where we've had to learn some tough lessons and just sneak the bonus point or got beaten. You know, today we did it the right way.
You found it a little bit tougher this season, obviously.
Well, ironically, you know, I think people are thinking we have, but actually of the games we've played, I think there's only Northampton away, where last year we got a bonus point, and Gloucester at home, which we lost, but this year we got losing bonus points. Of the fixtures we played last season, they're the only two where we've got worse results than last season. You know, we've won at Leicester, we've got a bonus point at Quins, we've got a bonus point at home against Saracens. You know, all these are better results than we got last year, game for game. So are we finding it harder or easier? It's, you know, what you do, you can throw your hands up and you can judge it any number of ways, can't you? We won here last season, so we've kept that one going. Worcester at home next week now becomes just a huge fixture for us, and Worcester with them winning, you know, because, you know, whoever gets the points there is going to be sitting pretty going into Christmas, and I think we would like it to be us. Worcester, we're desperate for it to be them, and, you know, it's going to be a tough week of training to make sure these boys are in the right frame of mind, because that pack of forwards is going to get a bit of a lesson this week.
People like the stage, but
yeah, but they're good players and they're capable of being like that from the whistle, and we weren't. And we have to learn from that, and we have to, you know, stop digging ourselves holes and come out and start looking to dominate games from the whistle, because that gives you a chance. That gives you a chance. Today we very nearly didn't give ourselves a chance to win the game.
Thanks, Rob.
All right. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Rob.